Hanifin has played every game so far this season, the former Calgary Flame and very reliable defenseman for the Vegas Golden Knights.
Here we go. We're officially underway at the Saddledome in Calgary between the Flames and the Golden Knights, and a chance, a partial 2-on-1 right off the bat. Carlson shoots, and it stays out.
Missing 20 games. He hasn't got a goal since he's been back. A rolling puck. Wolf, a good save.
Ryan Lomberg, Kevin Rooney, and Adam Klopkow getting on the board on the score sheet. Now onto the ice. Here's Anderson shooting, and a glove save from Schmid.
Carries over into this game and their future games. They're kind of masters of their own fate if they can just keep winning.
That's right, and here's a chance for Olofsson breaking in, and Wolf is able to get enough to keep that out.
A nice little bank pass, and Olofsson left-hand shot down the left side, and look at where Dustin Wolf is.
There's a chance. Theodore shot blocked. Now Joel Farabee pounces on the puck, and he's making his way into the Vegas zone. Here's Farabee looking, passing off the post, off the stick blade of Braden McNabb.
Walked around into the net first, and here's the tip by McNabb.
Backlund getting in there. And now the puck comes over. Dorofeev saw it, makes a move. Dustin Wolf shuts the door. And keeping this game at the Saddledome goalless here on Hockey Night in Canada. 4 shots, all of them from Victor Olofsson on that man advantage as the Flames with the kill. Here's a chance. Barbashev stopped by Wolf in tight mano-a-mano. Sharangovich to Pospisil coming in with speed. Here's Barton Pospisil driving a pass in front. Godley was heading to the net too. It's kept in at the line by Hamlin.
The shots from the side get in position, but this one, Barbashev, all sorts of time, tries to go over the...
That allows them to get the puck back. Now it's Sharangovich. Ahead to Godley, who's taken down. And play continues, no call. Pospisil a pass. Sharangovich denied by Schmid. And now it's Michael Backlund and Farabee. Brandon Saw takes over. He finds Dorofeev. Dorofeev moves in, drops it off. Theodore back to Dorofeev. Makes a move. He scores! And there is the opening goal of the game with 1:21 left in the first period. The Vegas Golden Knights are up 1-0.
Well, the Knights catch the Flames on a bad defense change in the ice, and by the time he gets on the ice, he's scrambling. And it's an odd round. You can see Rasmus Anderson, and there's Baller. He just came off the bench, and he gets too far in the middle, and you can see his reaction. Nice little backhand. Look at this backhand, off the post and in. And you can see Dustin Wolf, it kind of looks skyward after that one. There's always an excuse for the defenseman. I think his suit might be a little too tight because that change was part of the problem, and then the defenseman comes off the change.
Every level that he has played at. Theodore off the draw. He finds McNabb for his shot. Bad stop from Wolf. The Golden Knights still on it. Theodore tipped home. Reilly Smith parked out front, and it's 2-0 for Vegas.
Well, you get that shot through from the point, and this is a face-off where after the last whistle, Wolf canceled the ice on, they thought, and look at Smith. Gets positioned in front. Rasmus Anderson's there, but doesn't take him. And look at the space he's got to line that little wrist shot. Shea Theodore with a little wrister. And Smith, look at the room he's got to get his stick on it. Nobody bothering him. Gotta have to bother him.
Victor Olofsson, a nice move to keep the puck in possession. That one is redirected wide as Farabee comes in with Coleman. Coleman heading to the net. Coleman tip. Schmid stops it.
He takes it in the midsection now. There it is. There's the puck. Off of Schmid, and there's the referee. Schmid makes the save in the midsection. Coleman comes in. The puck knocked loose down.
That one was just wide on the far side. Puck stolen. Eichel's in. The runway's open. Eichel makes a move. And Wolf stuck with him. And he makes the save, keeping it out.
And so Weegar, all he has to do is just reach out with the stick. And he's got that stick.
And no shot on net as Pearson's out of the box, and he's got a chance. Weegar picks his pocket. Whistle off the iron. Can't come much closer than that here. 9 seconds of the second period. What momentum the Flames would get if they're able to find one here. Hadley looking, shooting, scoring! Joel Hadley with 7.7 seconds left in the second period, and the Flames are alive!
As Tanner Pearson came out of the penalty box, and look, Pearson's behind him, and again, a good quick stick by Weegar. It lifts Pearson's stick, gets the puck, and now it's back at the other end after Kadri hits the post. Hanley through the screen, up and over Akira Schmid, glove side, and you can see the Vegas Knights trying to get in the way.
Tonight, the math not in their favor, but all they can do is win, and that's what Ryan Huska wanted, saying earlier today, we've got to win our way. Third period action just underway as Coronado takes it. Score! Tie game! Matt Coronado and the Flames are still alive.
Great play. Eichel gets thrown out of the face-off, goes back in, and here's the shot. Because it was an icing, Eichel had to go back in. They were trying to wave him out, and here's the Coronado shot, and Schmid
saw that here towards the end of the second, and at the beginning of this third period, Braden McNabb to an open Theodore, shooting, and Wolf stops that one.
Not so much, and what a save by Dustin Wolf again. So
back in is Brett Howden, handing it off, and now it's Dorofia, a pass in front, found and solved by Dustin Wolf.
nice little backhand pass, and Brandon Saad's right beside the net, tips it, gets it up too, gets it up and over the pad. But Dustin Wolf squeezes it, and you can see that 14 hole underneath the arm.
Shooting, and it bounces towards Coronado, but Carlson takes off with it. Short-handed opportunity, William Carlson back at feed. Dustin Wolf, big stop! Denied Reilly Smith. Here's Gandhi. A dish. Jonathan Huberdeau. Back to the point. This time Rasmus Anderson. One-timer off the pipe.
Wolf was there. Anticipated the pass, got in between Barbashev and the pass.
Here's Coleman and Farabee breaking, and Farabee shoots, made the save. Wrap around Farabee, pass in front, and he can't shoot the puck. The puck comes out of the zone. Backlund going for it, dying seconds. Backlund's in, shooting, and a save from Schmid. My goodness, what an opportunity that was. But we are headed to 3-on-3 overtime.
Your save, Michael Backlund. Theodore stumbles, and Backlund chips it by him, has a chance, and Akira Schmid gets the glove up to make the save. Here's Michael Backlund, puck's rolling a little bit, and Schmid out. That's a big save.
If you love drama, we've got a ton of it here tonight. Keep it dialed on Hockey Night in Canada. We'll be back after this. What a comeback this would be. They were down 2-0, and they came storming back. And now the first possession is with the Vegas Golden Knights. Under 40 seconds as Theodore makes a move to get past Frost. He finds Reilly Smith. Smith on the board tonight. Makes a beautiful move. Center pass, and it's in the net. My goodness. The Vegas Golden Knights victorious in overtime with 28.4 seconds left on the clock. And what a dagger to the Flames' playoff hopes.
He's in full flight, takes the pass, watch this little fancy play behind the net. Through the skates, off the skate, and then just throws it. And it's off Weegar's foot, and then off Dustin Wolf and in. And you say, okay, it's off the skate, and look at Wolf's reaction. Not tight to the post. I guess that would be one of the things you'd say, but with 30 seconds left, you think, oh man, it's going to end like that. Look at the Vegas Golden Knights. They realize that LA is right there.